Hey, hello. How are you doing? This is Yasmin Jairo from the Netherlands in the lovely village of Zolhem, where we have the home office of establishment Jairo International. It is Sunday today, and I went out selling. I was at the field at 12 o'clock, and I had found like 8 customers pretty soon. So I made a real short video about that for about 1 minute, and in it I was asking you like, what the hell are you doing, right? Uh, so this video is gonna be well, and then so I started at. I had to go with the bike to this little village of Hengelo because this bus doesn't drive there in the weekends, and it's Sunday today. So I went there with the bike and I started selling at 12 o'clock, and at 5 o'clock, 5 o'clock and 10 minutes, I had made 20 sales and I earned 100 euros on a Sunday in 5 hours, right? And then the question is, if a guy with a disability can do that, then what the fuck are you doing with your life, right? So this video, I am a bit tired. I'm sorry for that. I just had a visit from my mama, and she bought me nice flowers, and she's very, very happy and proud that I am doing this good. So this video is gonna be a bit different than what you are used to getting from me, and I will tell you why. So these are the beautiful flowers that I got. So now that I am averaging 20 sales a day, earning 100 euros a day, when you become successful, you have more money, but you have less time because you are working more. So I will be less on YouTube. And I also decided that this is my last free advice, because if it's free, then people just don't do anything with it. It doesn't matter how good it is. That's what I learned from this American entrepreneur. So this will be my last advice to help you out. And from now on, if I have the time to make videos, they will be like for promoting one of my books, or if I've written a new book to share the good news, or if this giveaway, when we are giving away €1,000, if it goes well, then maybe next year we will do another giveaway for another book, like maybe the Recipe for Happiness, right? Because that one has been received well by the people. So maybe you have been to my website, Hyro.eu. I've made it myself with a website editor, and now a friend of mine is making a professional website for me. And it's also because I'm tired of trying to help people that are too lazy to help themselves. Okay. So what I want you to do, take your wallet, take some money out of it, like this €5. It's real. And then you tear it up like this, yeah. And then you take a lighter and you set it on fire like this in an ashtray. Don't burn the house, all right? So I think it is on Hyro.online that I tried myself to make a more professional website for my business. And then it turned out it wasn't necessary because my friend is already making one, which looks even better. But on this website, I have written that my books and my advice will only help 10% of people. And that are the people that implement. So in case you don't know what that is, you learn something and you take action on it. And if you're asking or thinking and asking yourself, so what is the difference between success and failure? It is implementation. So we have the 10% of people that are really successful and rich, but they didn't start out like that. Most of them started out just like you and me. They were broke and they were ignorant of the industry and of the business that they are now in. And they were also ignorant about how to become successful in that field. We all start at the bottom 10% when we have nothing, right? And what separated these 10% from the other 90 that are still struggling and that are still broke at the end of every month and so on, they learned and then they implemented what they learned. Do you understand that? If you have a recorder on your phone, I suggest that you record this so that you can play it often to remind you on what you have to do to become successful and rich. Okay? So now we have this situation, me, the successful business owner, the successful salesperson, told you to get your wallet, get out a bill of money, to tear it apart and to burn it. Have you done it? If you have, then congratulations to you. You already have won half the battle. You will become successful and you will become rich. Guaranteed. If you haven't done it, you have failed and you will remain a failure. I know this is a bit tough love, but people need a kick in their ass to start doing what is required. So let me explain it to you. First, you have failed to implement. You have a teacher, a successful person, a credible person that tells you do this, and you don't do it. You neglect it. You don't implement. If you don't implement what you learn, you can forget success. You can forget getting rich. There's no book. There is no course. There is no seminar. There is no coach. There is no person. There is no fucking business. There is no God that will ever help you if you don't implement. Second, you have failed to take action. All the successful people are action oriented. They're always moving. Another thing, you have not given yourself the chance to have the realization, right? The realization, a epiphany that money is easily replaceable because I've now tore it apart and burned it. If I, in the next hour, go out and sell greeting cards, someone buys, I get a new €5. And tomorrow I will do that, exactly that. That means it is easily replaceable. You have to have that realization. So, another thing is, you have failed at the fourth thing, and that is to get rid of your fear of losing money. Nothing happens if you lose a bill. You're not gonna die. Ain't nobody gonna fuck you in the ass until you bleed. There's nothing gonna happen, man. It's just fucking paper, all right? You have to get rid of that fear so that you can start taking actions that are not so comfortable. so that you can make investments that pay you money every year, every 3 months, every half year. Do you understand? It's very important. Because at some time you can like go extreme and work 7 days a week, 78 hours a week, but that's all you got, that's all you can do. After that, you must save and invest to make that money grow, because you can't do any more than what you are already doing. And you cannot be afraid to make mistakes or to lose a fucking bill of money. It will inhibit you to success, to riches, to everything. What if there is a book and the book says to you, do whatever you need to do? If that means throw out your television out of the window, sell your car, take the bus or whatever, just to make sure that every month you save $200 or euro and that you invest $200 every month in, for example, dividend stocks that pay out dividends to you every year, and your savings pay out interest to you every year. And if you just do that, then within 35 years you will be financially independent. Your savings and your investments will yield you like 40,000-50,000 a year, and you would not have to work anymore. You would be financially independent, right? So now every idiot can do those three things: throw out the television, sell the car, go with the bus, save 200, invest 200 for 30, 40 years. And what then, if you read this and you understand this, and it makes a whole lot of sense, and you even understand that after a while you get interest on interest on interest on interest, which makes your savings grow even faster, and you get dividend on dividend on dividend on dividend, where it will in the future multiply after 20 years or so and make it grow exponentially. You get it? But and it makes a whole lot of sense, and it's actually what you want, because you want to be financially independent. But then you just don't do it. You don't implement. And what then happens? People go online and they give the book a 1-star review, and they complain because their life hasn't changed. Well, is it the fault of the author, or are you just neglecting to do it? What if there is a business owner that says, if you want to become a millionaire, you have to become an old-timer, which means that you work 7 days a week, which means that you get paid 7 days a week, which means that you have a lot more money, which means that you can save a lot more and invest a lot more, and you shorten your path to becoming rich. And it is being proven by thousands and thousands of people, maybe even by millions. And you hear it and you know that it is correct. And then you just don't do it. So let's get back to this example of taking out a money bill, tearing it apart, and setting it on fire. If you haven't done it, you have failed at 4 things, but actually at 5. And the 5th one is that you fail to become the master of money. So what I said is crazy to you. It's insane. You're not, but that just keeps you the slave of money instead of ripping it apart, setting it on fire, understanding that the next day that you gonna earn an hour and you get more new money, and that's easily replaceable, and that you are the master of this fucking shit, and that it is not the master of you. So you failed at 5 things, and the first one is the most important one. That is to implement, to take action on what you learn until you get the results that you want. So if you are in sales and there is this book out on how to double your sales, you have to get it, you have to read it and apply it. You're not gonna make excuses like, oh, the book has no reviews. Oh, I don't know this guy. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna get scammed for $3 and then I'm gonna lose my life because I lost $3. Oh my God, this and this. Shut the fuck up, man. Get real. Get serious about what the fuck you want. Since when has this fucking shit happened in society that people, grown adults, can't make a fucking decision by themselves for the thing that will make their life better? That they need fucking 10 reviews, 10 opinions of others that they don't know, and then if they think it's okay, then they can join. Do you do that? A lot of people do that. Do you call yourself an adult? That is not the fucking thinking of an adult. That is not the thinking of a success-oriented person. That is the thinking of a little child. So, this is my last free advice. My other videos in the future will be about promoting my books and about giveaways and so. I really hope that you take this to heart and to mind, and that you record this on your phone and that you listen and re listen to it often. Uh, I, uh, uh, I have given you a whole lot of value. If you are not in the implementation club, just decide to join them. Just decide to join the 10% of the successful people. And then whatever it is that you learn from a video, from a book, from an audio, a podcast, a seminar, a webinar, or a coach or a successful person, you just take it and think about how can I implement this, and then you implement it and you keep repeating it until you get the result, right? I hope that you now understand why 10% of the people are successful and rich and why the others ain't, and that you also know that you are always welcome to join the 10%. But you must be willing to implement on what you learn. Otherwise, nothing can help you and no one can help you. All right. I wish you all the best. Like always, I wish for you and for me and for everybody health, wealth, happiness, and success. But it depends on you if you will get those things or not. All right. I wish you all the best. Thank you and goodbye.